G'day, welcome to Brew Reviews. Today's going to be the comparison between the Sierra Nevada clone to the real deal, the Sierra Nevada draft, which it's only 5% of the draft. It's a little bit, draft's a little bit lighter than the regular. I think it's about 5.1 or something like that, 5.4. So here we go. So you've got the Sierra Nevada there, and then you've got the clone that I brewed there. Now, first up you can see the one I made's a little bit darker, a little bit more amber than the regular. I did put in a little bit more than the recipe called for, because I had light crystal malt. It didn't specify what crystal malt, it's the American crystal. So I had light crystal, and the colour when I was mashing it just wasn't quite happy with it, so I put a little bit more. I think I put like 500 grams of crystal, which is probably too much, but I wanted the colour to be kind of similar, so I overshot it a little bit, but anyway, you get that. So I use different hops as well as you go and watch this videos there if you want to watch it. How to use different hops. In the recipe I used Cascade, but I'd use Chinook for the bittering, so that was a big one. I had Pearl and Cascade, but Chinook for the bittering was the difference. The regular one, or the regular recipe called for Nugget, I'd use Chinook. Alright, the aroma. So we'll have a smell of the real deal. Yeah, nice light citrus aroma. Faint smell of some maltiness and goodness there. The home brew. Yeah. Now I had to use why I call it a Sierra Nevada clone, because it's actually a lager. I had to use a lager yeast because the American ale yeast did not fire, so I had to use a California common yeast, which is same as what they use for. I can't call it a steam yeast because Anchor owned the rights to that name, but trademarked it. But it's pretty much a steam beer, really. So yeah, this one smells a bit more lager-like, to be honest. Just not as much fruitiness as the ale. So the taste. Let's have a try of the real deal. Cheers. This citrus, and the regular one's got a bit more of a rich, sweet bitterness to it. Let's try this one, the home brew. Using as much crystal as it did, it's got a bit more sweetness, and it doesn't retain as much citrus as the ale does, and it doesn't have quite as much the fruitiness. Like I say, it's two different yeasts, so let's try this one again. There's a little bit more that one is showing a more bitterness is coming out of the beer than what the home brew is. Let's try this one. Yeah, I reckon you couldn't really up the bitterness in this with that Chinook. If I was able to make it again, I would add a bit more bitterness. Pull back on the bloody crystal, and probably not put in. I did chuck in a kilo of Marisota just to make up the grain bill, because I had it on stock, so I just chucked it in. I like Marisota. So it's got Marisota in this one. All in all, they're two totally different beers. It's very hard trying to clone a beer. Like I said, no water chemistry was done with this. It was something that I really want to knuckle down and really work hard in the water. That is something I am looking forward to, the challenge. But all in all, it's still very good drinkable beer. Like that's a home brew and it goes down very easy. Like I said, I'd like to pull it. If I was ever to make it again, I'd pull back on the grain a bit, grain bill, and I'd probably a little bit less, drop the ABV in it, and then use nail yeast. Like I said, it was last resort. I only had the California Common lager yeast on me. I had no choice. One of the disadvantages of living in the country, pretty much. You just can't duck down to a really good home brew shop or have multiple good home brew shops in near. But all, fantastic experience. I'm very happy with that. Very drinkable. Alright, so thanks for watching this episode of Jez Brews, Jez Beer Reviews. If you haven't tried it, go out and buy a can. Get that damn Murphy's everywhere. It's definitely worth the 4-pack money. I think it's like $20 for a 4-pack. It's still worth it. It's an all-time classic, and I don't think I've ever had a Sierra Nevada beer that I have not liked. They're just good. So thanks for watching this episode of Jez Beer Reviews, Jez Brews. Till next time, you take care, and I'll see you in the next one.